Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Madungog? Okay na? Live na? Trading goods. Pre-bid. Uy, dagang kay ang pre-proc by 12 ka buok. Okay, our chairman is now coming. Okay, let us all stand for a prayer.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, guide our words and actions in our activity this morning. May our discussions be productive, our decisions wise, and our actions filled with respect and understanding. Bless us with unity, clarity, as we work towards our common goals. Amen.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today is March 23 of 2026 and welcome to the Bids and Awards Committee meeting at DPWH Regional Office, Bolwa, Cagayan de Oro City. I am Victor Sahilan, the concurrent BAC Vice Chairman, and I will be presiding over this meeting in the absence of the BAC Chairman. Okay, we will now request the head of the BAC Secretariat, Engineer Alma Abrigana, for the roll call and the declaration of a quorum.
Good morning. I will present to you the composition of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, and the Secretariat. Kindly acknowledge your presence if your name is called. Let's start with the Bids and Awards Committee. Engineer Victoria T. Sahilan as Vice Chairman.
Present.
And the members are Engineer Joselito Irua, Attorney Chiquiti P. Tamala, Attorney Mary Therese P. Kizo, Engineer Liwald L. Picori. Considering that majority of the BAC are present, I declare these proceedings in quorum. The following are the Technical Working Group, Engineer Maribel Montesa as head, and the members are Attorney and Engineer Saivan Valendes, Attorney Risa Modari Janel, Ms. Kaya Fenor Haji Abdullah, Engineer Remark Anthony Basco. The Secretariat are as follows: yours truly, Engineer Alma Abrigana as head. My members are Engineer Giver Vergas, Engineer Dexter Cabeles, and Ms. Gladys Abar-Abar. We also invited 3 observers, but it seems that none of them are present. I would like also to request the representatives from the prospective bidders to please stand and mention your name and firm. Let's start with here.
Angela Mirano from Santa Ana, Raycon Corp.
I'm Closel Bagaw po from Santa Ana Corp.
Emeline Bugas from Jamari Construction.
Welman Llanes from Santa Ana Raycon Corp.
Julius Balacio, Luzon Corporation.
Joanny Macas, Equiparco.
Geraldine from Equiparco.
That's all set.
Okay, thank you, El, and also the representative from the prospective bidders. So, the BAC being in quorum, I will call this proceeding in order. So, our agenda for today are the following. We have the opening of bids for 5 civil works projects under contract ID 26K0001. Contract name is Widening of Permanent Bridges, Maradugao Bridge, B01445MN along Maramag-Maradugao Road, Phase 2, with an EBC of 49,104,217.86. We also have 26K0003, Rehabilitation, Major Repair of Permanent Bridges, Karomatan Bridge, bridge number B01804MN along Maharlika Highway, Malabang-Dobleston-Tukuran Road, Phase 2 with an EBC of 8,053,739.51. We also have 26K0006, Retrofitting, Streeting of Permanent Bridges, Sigayan Bridge, B02060MN along Marawi-Masiu Road. And we also have contract ID number 26K0007, Construction Improvement of Access Roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones, road delivering linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program, or ROL-IT. Northern Bukidnon Agri-Industrial Economic Zone Road Network Development Project, Kalilangan Bridge, Station 6 plus 225 to Station 6 plus 295, Baungon, Bukidnon, with an EBC of 27,709,976.38. And we also have 26K0008, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Cagayan de Oro, PCE, bypass alternate road extension junction Lumbia, CDO-Camp, Kibaritan Road, Pagatpat, junction BCIR, Pagalungan-Taglimao, Station 4 plus 220 to Station 8 plus 370, Cagayan de Oro City, with an EBC of 46,504,315. And we also have the opening of bids for two goods under PR number X2-26-03-047, under the contract name purchase of catering services for the first quarter, Regional Law Enforcement Coordinating Committee 10 RLECC-10 on with an EBC of 60,000. And the second one is under PR number X2-26-03-048, purchase of catering services for the exec conference of audit findings for CY 2025 on March 30, 2026, with an EBC of 42,000. And for our third agenda, we have the pre-bid conference for 6 civil works projects. Under contract ID 26K0072, construction of multipurpose building Barangay Cabarasan, Madambalanao del Sur, 124.109 for 17 degrees, 7.831105 degrees, at Lanao del Sur, with an appropriation of 4,948,564.31. We have 26K0073, construction of water supply system, Barangay Poblacion Marantao, Lanao del Sur, with an appropriation of 4,843,521.65. And the third project with under the contract ID 26K0074, Rehabilitation, Major Repair of Permanent Bridges, Gata Bridge 2, B02068MN along Marawi-Masiu Road, with an appropriation of 31,655,405.23. And we also have 26K0075, concreting of road Barangay Butod, Maging, Station 0 plus 00 to Station 0 plus 410, Lanao del Sur, with an appropriation of 9,368,691.97. And the next project with contract ID 26K0076, road widening, secondary roads, Bukidnon boundary to North Cotabato Road is 1606 in Chinage 7,200 to Chinage 8,700 8738 at Lano del Sur with an appropriation of 65,105,605 pesos. And we also have 26K0077, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Diba, Rosan, Balindong, Lanao del Sur, 124.1654, 3450 degrees, 7.91090666 degrees, Lanao del Sur, having an appropriation of 6,812,74.19 pesos. And we also have the pre-procurement conference for 12 civil works projects. Huh? Okay. So this time, we will start with the opening of bids for 5 civil works projects and requesting the assistance of the DPWH to retrieve and account the envelopes on the bidding box. Ay, okay, ato naman din na, no? Okay, ma'am. Yes, okay. Ma'am Rebel, will you please account the envelopes?
Okay, good morning. For 26K00003, we have a loan bidder, AK13 Construction. For 26K00008, we have 4 participating bidders, Jamari Construction, Santa Ana Raicon Corporation, Olison Corporation, and Equiparco Construction Company. For 26K00003, we have, for 26K00001, we have no bids received. 26K00006, no bids received. And 26K00007, no bids received, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Rebel. So, please open the first envelope containing the technical bid proposals. Alma. Okay, this time we will request Engineer Dexter Cabilis to run the electronic eligibility check for the projects. Kailan na lang? Bakit sabi sila? Pero katong ko nila ni Alma, wala akong siguro. Wala may pakita. Katuran iyang chief of staff. Yeah. So, hindi ko din siya. Ito bitang dito sa university kanila. Kasi may ang nakadami din yung siya bigyan sa magaling dito sa Kalilangan. Kung sa kabalo dito sa institusyon, idasmak bago ito sa iyo. Then katong ilang procurement head dito, may doon sa ako lang. Dito na, dalo ito ni naman sa sa mga kabalo na yung sinilang na baka daw, hindi ako makapag-retire nito, mapusasan ko na. Ano ito siya kayo? Magpungoy, para magpuyot. Ito sa rin din, gitala ilang man, baluna. Kasi ako ito, balunan mo, ano ba? Ano sana? Alam niya, kasi ang paminahon, lahat man nagdadig sa iyang gobyerno. Di mo sa asa mo sa Amber? Di mo sa gobyerno, kangkong man. Yung dito siya yang nalagpot kay hindi nawa na mo kuwan sa amahan. Dito mo sa sakong ang pusa sa Manila. Dito sa Manila sa sini dito ang tanong sa iyong status. Ha? Lagi dito sa sulod ato ni. Right na Saan na kayo? Ay, di, magkunan na lang daw para di na magkunan. Pag-inis-inis. Oh. Basta kay white dito yan. Wood cooler, pero dito nakamag-laser. Ang sa inner. Oh, may bidding. Di ba, Al? Natay bidding ya po dugma, no? Di ba natay RCM? Alauna matugi butang yung RCM. Kanga, wait. Picture? Nga picture? Itu man din itu man ano pun matutuay na bukan mangamit Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, we are done with the preliminary examination of technical component of the bid. So this time, we will now announce the result. For contract ID 26K0003, we have a lone bidder, AK13 Construction. Okay, for the requirements, PhilJIP Certificate of Registration and Membership, check, pass. Statement, pickup license and registration, check, pass. Statement of ongoing government and private projects, check, pass. SLCC, check, pass. NFCC computation and statement of total assets and liabilities, check, pass. GBA or joint venture agreement is not applicable. Okay, for the bid security, EK13 submitted a bid securing declaration, so check, pass. For the project requirements, we have organizational chart for the contract to be bid, check, pass. List of contractors K personnel, check, pass. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units, check, pass. ISO certification not applicable. And latest general information sheet not applicable. So overall, rating is pass. Ay, omnibus na pa. Ay, sorry. Omnibus on statement in the form prescribed in R12009, check, pass. So overall rating, pass. So we now also announce the result of the electronic eligibility check. So, Al, will you please announce?
The electronic eligibility result for contract ID 26K00003, we have a lone bidder, EK13 Construction, for his legal aspects. Mayor's permit, updated. DTI, still updated. BIR tax clearance, updated. PhilJIP's registration, updated. For its technical and financial aspects, for the work experience, passed. NFCC, passed.
Okay, overall rating is pass. Okay, for the next project with contract ID 26K0008, we have we have 4 participating bidders, and we have 1 is Equiparco Construction Company. Okay, PhilJIP's certificate of registration and membership, check, pass. Pickup license and registration, check, pass. Statement of all ongoing government and private projects, check, pass. SLCC, check, pass. NFCC computation, check, pass. Joint venture agreement not applicable. And Equiparco submitted a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. So check, pass. For the project requirements, organizational chart for the contract to be bid, check, pass. List of contractors key personnel, check, pass. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units.
For the electronic eligibility result for 26K0008, we have 4 participating bidders. First is the Equiparco Construction Company, for his mayor's, for the legal aspects, mayor's permit updated, SEC updated, BIR tax clearance updated, PhilJIPS registration updated. BIR? March 20. For the BIR tax clearance, it's already expired, sir. Dated March 20, 2026. I-check na lang nato sa... Yes, sir. PhilJIPS.
Okay, we will see on the submitted PhilJIPS kung sa status. Okay, based on Annex A of the PhilJIPS of EPCC, the tax clearance will expire on March 17 of 2027. So meaning wala pa siya ma-update sa CDO-Camp. So we will submit this document to the Procurement Service for updating by requesting a unlocking.
For his technical and financial aspect, Equiparco dong. Equiparco Construction Company, work experience passed, and NFCC passed. That's all.
Okay, overall rating is pass. Okay, next, bidder is by Jomari Construction. Okay, PhilJIPS Certificate of Registration and Membership, check, pass. Asa? Para kagi sulat pa. Okay, for Jomari. Okay. PhilJIPS Certificate and Registration and Membership, check, pass. Pickup license and registration, check, pass. Statement of all ongoing government and private projects, check, pass. Single largest completed contract or SLCC is check, pass. NFCC computation, check, pass. Joint venture agreement is not applicable. And Jomari submitted bid securing declaration, so check, pass. For the project requirements, organizational chart for the contract to be bid, check, pass. List of contractors K personnel, tick, pass. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment, tick, pass. ISO 9001-2015 certification, tick, pass. And latest general information sheet, not applicable. Omnibus sworn statement, tick, pass. And the overall rating is pass. Okay, for the result of the electronic eligibility check of Jamari.
For Jamari Construction, for the mayor's permit, updated, DTI, updated, BIR tax clearance, updated, PhilJIP's registration certificate, updated. For the technical and financial aspect, for work experience, passed, NFCC, passed.
Okay, overall rating is pass. Okay, for Olison Construction. Olison Corporation, I mean. So one requirement which is PhilJIP's certificate of registration. What's that? Check submitted but suspended. So meaning attorney maragula siya naka-submit kay since suspended, no? Okay. The reason is due to expired mayor's permit as found in Annex A of the PhilJIP certificate of registration, so automatic suspended ang iyang PhilJIPs. So although nag-submit si Olison, due to this reason is na-suspend. So okay, Nara. So next, pickup license and registration check, pass. Statement of all ongoing government and private projects, pass. SLCC, pass. NFCC computation, check, pass. Joint venture agreement, not applicable. And Olison submitted a bid securing declaration, check, pass. For the project requirements, organizational chart for the contract to be bid, check, pass. List of contractors K personnel, check, pass. List of contractors major cost construction and laboratory equipment, check, pass. ISO certification, check, pass. Latest general information sheet not attached, so failed. Omnibus sworn statement in the form prescribed by RA 12009, check, pass. And overall rating, failed. So don't kindly put the remarks. Under Olison dito sa overall. suspended due to expired marriage permit as marriage permit Annex A and no GIS attached. Okay, that is for Olison Corporation. So next is Santa Ana. Oh, electronic, sorry. Okay, for the electronic eligibility check.
For the electronic eligibility check for Olison Corporation, for the mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2026, updated. For SEC, valid until July 23, 2064, updated. For BIR tax clearance, valid June 11, 2026, updated. PhilJIP's registration, valid July 14, 2026, updated. For his technical and financial aspects, for the NFC work experience, passed. NFCC, passed.
Okay. Based on the electronic eligibility result for Olison Corporation, the PhilJIP's registration of Olison is updated in CWA. So this will be considered. However, the Olison did not submit or attach the general information sheet in the technical document. So overall rating is failed. Okay, Olison. Okay, if you want to file a motion for reconsideration within 3 days. And the last bidder is Santa Ana. Santa Ana Raikon Corporation. Okay. PhilJIP certificate of registration and membership check, pass. Pickup license and registration check, pass. Statement of all ongoing government and private project check, pass. SLCC check, pass. NFCC computation check, pass. Joint venture agreement not applicable. And Santana submitted a bid securing declaration. Check, pass. Okay, for the project requirements, organizational chart for the contract to be bid, check, pass. List of contractors' key personnel, check, pass. List of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units, check, pass. ISO certification, check, pass. Latest general information sheet, check, pass. Omnibus sworn statement, check, pass. And overall rating is pass. Okay, for the electronic eligibility result.
For the result of the eligibility check of Santa Ana Raikon Corporation for his legal aspect, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026, updated. DTSEC valid until December 13, 2066, updated. BIR tax clearance valid February 9, 2027, updated. PhilJIP's registration valid May 22, 2026, updated. For his legal and financial aspects, work experience failed. With an LCC similar to the contract to be bid, but present value less than 50% of ABC. So his LCC is just 21,147,969 pesos and 50 centavos. So wala siya
O sa kaabot.
kabot sa 50%, sir. Still, ang NFCC failed. No 2024 financial statement.
Okay, so overall rating is failed. Last bidding, Santa Ana Recon Corporation also has a document regarding if is kasi na palihog ko na po. Ma'am Kaya, ito ilang if is either if CY 2024 or 2025 ang ilang fiscal ilang pag-file. It ang ilang financial ano sa ilang if is okay, so we may consider is yung financial statement doon kay na ilang i-attach nga o i-submit nga 2024 if is. So that is one of our nga atong i-submit sa procurement service for unlocking. And for the SLCC, medyo bugat ni siya kay work experience, no? Unsay remarks sa kuan-al sa CWA?
Ang iyang SLCC, sir, is less than the 50% of EBC. So, iyang kwan, sir, is 21,147,969. Pila ka EBC?
So mo iyang kuan diha iyang remarks.
Yes, sir. Ang
So-
EBC niya is kinanglan man siya
Okay.
GS.
Santa Ana. So
dapat nakabot siya
less than
23, sir.
50%. Ang sa unang remarks sa old na to kuan kay work experience category does not match to the contract profile, meaning wa sa moabot sa or in FCC is below in FCC is below the EBC. So ini okay, ay na taga Santa Ana. Okay, ma'am, will you please?
Sa among SLCC kay naami for updating kay bag-o lang nagpadala mi central office kay LGU manggod siya sir kanamong attached. So dili siya automatic mo kuan so kailangan mawagi og process. Pero on process na siya for updating.
Okay, since ma'am, the result of the electronic eligibility showed that you failed, it's because of the NFCC. However, you can write or you can request a motion for reconsideration. So we will forward this document to the procurement service for the evaluation. This is not a DPWH project. This is from LGU. So based in this document, we will forward or submit this to Manila. So waiting for your letter. So we will attach to this one. So for Santana, overall rating is failed. Awaiting for the reconsideration. Wala na ron, ma'am. Wala na. Actually kini updating sa ilang completed projects no sa kanay base ani nga na complete naman ni no. So as far as I know nga once i-update na sa CWA ma'am palihog lang paminaw ko naman kay basig matingala mo kung what will be the results sa Manila kay the central office or the procurement service will reply on this. Kasi based sa completed projects as kini inyong kuan kay dili man ni DP but we have the same process. So the system or the will mangayo ra ba ni sila og certificate of final acceptance 1 year siya. So without those document I think that will not be considered. And then if we found in this document ang katong certificate of acceptance, pero if mo submit mo nga mo rin habol, no, that is already in modification. So na diha. Anyway, amo ni forward sa Manila. So we will know the result of the acceptance. O, unsay rason nga wala pa ma-update sa CWA? Laka. So, inganin lang siguro ma'am as advice, no, if you intend to participate, ikuan siguro ninyo nga advance ang inyong pag-update sa kuan, kay just like karon wata kabalo kung sa po ilang kuan dito, no? Sige lang, we will forward this document to central office. Wala? Ay, ma'am, wala ko nu'y acceptance. Dili completion. So, walay acceptance dire. Wala. Mo man i-evaluate. Murag dili na kay Base lagid mi submitted. Na di kay. Ayo. Pero katong sa ato diri sa renewal sa construction na gyud another document, Okay. Mataas na siya atong kuan. So atong i-declare nga failed siya since based on the result, no, sa electronic, and then musulat lang mo, mag-MR lang mo. Okay, this ends our opening for civil works project. Dili pa di. So we will now open the financial. So out of 4, duha na lang. Dili di ay kay ang EK30 na consider man, no? So for contract ID 260003. So okay, back to the me now open the financial of EK13 construction. Isa. Okay, ang also the financial envelope of for contract ID 26K0008 for Equiparco and Jomari. Financial bid. Anyway, kanina may ato i-forward ba ang Manila? Acceptable. Okay. Di ba ang sista? Nagbasa ang ganyan. maintenance funds, road, ano, producer. Okay. Reviewing yung asmampo si Jaja. Mag-istaya si report. IS. Magkaya, ano sa mga? Exit conference sa ato, ano? Oh, 3 days. Gikan ka ba? Oh, punta ka. Kapataon. 25. Monday. Okay, Al, let us now read or announce the result for the preliminary examination of financial component of the bid. So for contract ID 6K0003, we have a lone bidder, AK13 Construction. So we have this requirement. Bid form, check, pass. Bid price in the bill of quantities, check, pass. Detailed estimates, including summary sheet, check, pass. And quarterly, monthly cash flow and payment schedule, check, pass. And overall rating is pass. And then for his bid, AK13 Construction submitted a bid in the amount of 7,875,477.21. Okay, next, for contract ID 26K008, we have Equiparco Construction Company. Okay, bid form, check, pass. Bid prices in the bill of quantities, check, pass. Detailed estimates, check, pass. Quarterly or monthly cash flow and payment schedule, check, pass. So overall rating is pass. Okay, for the financial, Equiparco Construction submitted an initial bid of 46,481,939.50 centavos. And Equiparco has a discounted bid of 3%. And after discount, Equiparco has a discounted bid of 45,087,481.32. Discounted bid at 3% amounting to 1,394,458.18. So the discounted bid will now be 45,087,481.32. 481. Okay. Okay, for the next bidder, Jamari Construction. Bid form, check, pass. Bid prices in the bill of quantities, check, pass. Detailed estimates, check, pass. Quarterly or monthly cash flow and payment schedule, check, pass. So overall rating is pass. Okay, Jamari Construction submitted a bid in the amount of 45,574,228.70. Okay, no discount offered. Okay, these are all the bid as read, and all bids are posted as read, but however, subject to bid evaluation and post-qual. So the opening of bids for the 5 civil works projects has ended, so we will now proceed to the opening of the goods. We have 2 goods project. Okay, Ma'am Rebel, will you open. And okay. Okay, we have 3 supplier. Darbs Corporation and Brew Berry Coffee and saan ang ika? Kitchen. Somebody, well, kitchen food stool. Okay, okay, Back to WG will now open the envelope. Kung nabasahon, ay, sa duha. Okay, we will now announce the result for PR number X2-26-03-047. We have the name of the supplier, Miles Catering Services. For the documentary requirements, delivery period, check, pass. Warranty, check, pass. Price validity, check, pass. Brand and model, not applicable so with the original brochures. And secretary certificate, check, pass. PhilGIP's registration number, check, pass. Mayor's permit or business permit, check, pass. Income or business tax return, check, pass. Notarized omnibus sworn statement, check, pass. So overall remarks is complying. Next is Bro Bere Cafe. Okay, no? Bro Bere Cafe. Okay, delivery period, check, pass. Warranty, check, pass. Price validity, check, pass. Brand and model, check, pass. Original brochures, not applicable. Secretary certificate, not applicable. PhilGIP's registration number, check, pass. Mayor's permit or business permit, check, pass. Income or business tax return, not applicable. Notarized omnibus sworn statement, check, pass. Overall, remark is complying. Uy, ginoo ko. Esa. Taga Bukidnon, sikan. So, next supplier or next bidder is by Pinky Bros Kitchenette Food Stool. Okay, delivery period, check, pass. Warranty, check, pass. Price validity, check, pass. Brand and model, not applicable. Original brochures, not applicable. Secretary certificate, not applicable. PhilGIP's registration number, check, pass. Mayor's permit, pass. Income or business tax returns, not applicable. And notarized omnibus sworn statement, check, pass. And overall remarks is complying. Samli, uy, isa, samli, maintenance sa Bukidnon sikan kay nanreleasean na magud sila ba sila magkuan na sila mama. Okay, okay, for the bid amount, Miles Catering Services offered a bid in the amount of 38,640. Uy, ano naman eh? Oh, di, sorry. 47 din eh. 45,000. Layo po, 60 ang ABC. Do din eh. Miles. And duha ang isa is 55,200,000. So, pwede nag-i-add na to. No? X2. Ay, sorry, ang 47, Brocapi, and lahi di ay. So, for miles catering services offered a bid in the amount of 55,200. Okay. Okay, next. 48 man eh. Next is Bro Biri Cafe. Offered a bid in the amount of 52,500. Okay. For Pinky's Bros Kitchenette, offered a bid in the amount of 45,000. So, complying. Okay, for the next with PR number X2-26-03-048, we have a loan supplier in the name of Miles Catering Services. Okay, delivery period, check pass, warranty, check pass, price validity, check pass, brand and model, so with the original brochures is not applicable. Secretary certificate, check pass, Belgium's registration number, check pass, mayor's permit or business permit, check pass, income or business tax return not applicable, and notarized omnibus on statement, check pass. And the overall remarks is complying. Ay, ala. Sorry. Kanina nga. Isa na lang kulang. Pwede mo tapat yan? Kasi bukan di kasi bukan. Dili si alikan kay amon ko si nana mga ilang. Okay, I will request Mama Rebel to read the result for this PR. Dong.
Okay, to continue for Blueberry Cafe. For item number 1, accomplished request for quotation. Delivery period, check. warranty minimum of 3 months and maximum of for supplies and 1 year for equipment, not applicable. Price validity, check. Brand and model and original brochures, not applicable. Secretary certificate, not applicable. Field jobs registration number, check. Mayor's permit, business permit, check. Income and business tax return, not applicable. And notarized omnibus sworn statement, not applicable. So overall rating, complying. For Pinky Blues Kitchenette, for item number 1, accomplished RFQ, delivery period, check. Price validity, check. Brand and model as well as original brochures, not applicable. Secretary certificate, not applicable. Field jobs registration number, check. Mayor's permit, business permit, check. Income, business tax return, not applicable. And notarized omnibus sworn statement, not applicable. Overall rating, complying. So for the bid amount, for Miles Catering Services, the bid amount is 38,640 pesos. For Blueberry Cafe, the bid amount is 36,750 pesos. And for Pinky Blues Kitchenette, the bid amount is 30,800 pesos. Sir.
Okay, thank you, Mama Rebel. Okay, we are done with the opening of bids, both the goods and services and civil works. So we will continue or proceed with the conduct of the pre-bid conference. So requesting the resource person from the Planning and Design Division to present or discuss the details of the project. Okay, a resource person, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Architect Christine Penelope Dampios, and I will be presenting 2 building projects for this pre-bid conference. First is Contract ID 26K00072, Project Name Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Cabasaran, Madamba, Lanao del Sur, 124.109417 degrees, 7.831105 degrees, project location Lanao del Sur. Scope of work, CW1 Construction of Multipurpose Building. Source of fund, FY 2026 GAA. Contract duration, 120 calendar days. Appropriation, 5 million. ABC, 4,948,564 pesos and 31 centavos. Shown is the certificate of validation. the certificate of compliance with the latest MPD. Shown is the market scoping. Shown is the duration of calendar days based on Department Order number 159 series of 2015. Shown is the location map, the floor plan, the exterior perspective, the interior perspectives. And for the bill of quantities, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthwork, Part D, reinforced concrete, Part E, finishing and other civil works. Part G, mechanical. Shown is the core source map. And for the minimum equipment requirements, for the major equipment, we need at least 4. And for the minor equipments, we need at least 8, with a total of 12 equipments required for this project. With the inclusion of material testing equipment based on DO11 series of 2017. For the manpower requirements, we need at least 21 number of personnel. For the summary of submittals, PAO, ABC, and DUPA are approved. The ED plan and backup quantity are also approved. Shown is the approved cover page of this project.
Okay, any question? Okay, let us proceed for the next project.
For the last project, contract ID 26K0077, project name construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Dibarusan, Balindong, Lanao del Sur, 124.16543453 degrees, 7.910906666 degrees. Project location, Lanao del Sur. Scope of work, CW1, construction of multipurpose building. Source of fund, FY 2026 GAA. Contract duration, 150 calendar days. Appropriation, 7.5 million. ABC, 6,812,074 pesos and 19 centavos. Shown is the certificate of validation. Shown is the certificate of compliance with the latest CMPD. Shown is the market scoping. Shown is the duration of calendar days based on Department Order number 159 series of 2015. Shown is the location map, the floor plan, the perspectives. And for the bill of quantities, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthwork, Part D, reinforced concrete, Part E, finishing and other civil works, Part F, electrical. Shown is the core source map. And for the minimum equipment requirements, for the major equipment, we need at least 4, and for the minor equipment, we need at least 8, with a total of 12 equipments required for this project. With the inclusion of material testing equipment based on DO11 series of 2017. For the manpower requirements, we need at least 24 personnel. Summary of submittals, PAO, ABC, and DUPA are approved. The ED plan and backup quantity calculation are also approved. Shown is the cover page of this project.
Okay, okay, any question? Okay, proceed to the next project.
Good morning, everyone. I'll be presenting 2 projects for this pre-bidding conference. For the first project, we have a contract ID of 26K00073, construction of water supply system, Barangay Poblacion, Marantao, Lanao del Sur, project location, Lanao del Sur, scope of work, construction of water supply system, source of fund FY 2026 GAA, appropriation of 5 million, ABC of 4,843,522 pesos and 65 cents. Contract duration of 90 calendar days, including Sundays, rainy days, and holidays. Shown is the certificate of validation, certificate in compliance to CMPD, market scoping. Shown is the derivation of calendar days based on DO 159 series of 2015. Shown is the location plan of the water system, the general plan and elevation of the communal faucet, general plan and elevation of pump house, general plan and elevation of elevated water tank. For the bill of quantities, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthwork, Part D, reinforced concrete, Part E, finishing and other civil works, Part F, electrical, Part G, mechanical, and Part I, water supply. For the minimum equipment requirements of a total of 11, with Department Order 11, Series of 2017, notation of the minimum material testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For license classification, at least small b. Shown is the minimum material testing equipment for small contractors. For manpower requirements of a total of at least 24 number of personnel. Status of submittal, PAO, EBC, and DOPA is approved. The ED plan and backup quantities are approved. Shown is the approved DED cover page of the project.
Okay, any question? Okay, please proceed.
For the next project of a contract ID of 26K00074, Gata Bridge B0206 8MN along Marawi-Masiu Road, project location Lanao del Sur, scope of work, rehabilitation or major repair of permanent bridges, source of fund FY 2026 GAA, appropriation of 34,420,000, ABC of 31,006,405.23 cents. Contract duration of 210 calendar days, including Sundays, rainy days, and holidays. Shown is the certificate of validation, certificate on compliance to CMPD, market scoping. Shown is the derivation of calendar days based on DO 44 series of 2012, the location plan of the bridge project, general plan and elevation of the bridge, and bridge defects. For the bill of quantities, we have Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthwork, Part E, surface courses, Part F, bridge construction, Part G, drainage and slope protection structures, and Part H, miscellaneous structures. For the minimum equipment requirements of a total of 13, with the Department Order 11, Series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum material testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. For license classification, we have at least medium A. Shown is the minimum material testing equipment for medium contractors. For the manpower requirements, we have a total of at least 32 number of personnel. Status of submittals, PAO, EBC, and DOPA are approved. The ED plan and backup quantities are approved. Shown is the approved DED cover page of the project.
Okay, any question? Okay, let's proceed to for the last project.
Good noon, everyone. I am Philip Marco Atienza, and I'll be presenting two projects for this pre-bid conference. For the first project, with the contract ID 26K0075, with the project name Concreting of Road, Barangay Butod, Maging, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 0 plus 410, Lanao del Sur. For the project location, it is located at Lanao del Sur, First LD, with a scope of work of construction of concrete road. The source of fund is FY 2026 GAA, with an appropriation of 9,638,000 as per GAA, and with an ABC amounting to 9,368,691 pesos, 0.973. For the contract duration, it is 75 calendar days, equivalent to 2.5 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. For the ECC status, it is ongoing application based on DO number 159 series 2022. Shown are the certificates, Annex A and B. Shown is the market scoping. Shown is the DO 159 series of 2022. Shown is the derivation of calendar days based on DO 44 series of 2012. Shown is the site development plan, the typical roadway section. And for the bill of quantities, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. For the minimum equipment requirements, this project will require at least 18 equipment. And for the license classification, it is small b. Shown is the DO80 series of 2016. DO11 series of 2017, and shown is the minimum equipment requirements for small contractors. Shown is the sample of the form list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be used to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. For the manpower requirements, this project will require at least 27 personnel to complete the project. For the status of submittals, PAO ABC and DUPA, as well as DED plan and BUQ are all approved. Shown is the cover page.
Okay, any question? So let's proceed. As project na ni, do you know?
Yes.
Okay, sige.
Low. For the last project, we have the contract ID 26K0076 with the project name Road Widening Secondary Roads, Bukidnon Boundary, North Cotabato Road, S0160MN, Chinage 7200 to Chinage 8738. The project is located at Lanao del Sur 2nd LD with a scope of work of road widening, source of fund of FY 2026 GAA, with an appropriation of 67,467,000 as per GAA, and an ABC amounting to 65,105,655 pesos. For the contract duration, it is 207 calendar days, equivalent to 9 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. For the ECC status, it is ongoing application based on DO number 159 series of 2022. Shown are the certificates, the market scoping, the DO159 series of 2022. Shown is the derivation of calendar days based on DO44 series of 2012. Shown is the approved site development plan, approved typical roadway section. For the BUQ, we have Part A, facilities of the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface courses. And Part G, drainage and slope protection. For the minimum equipment requirements, this project will require at least 18% equipment to complete the project. For the license classification, it is medium A. Shown is this DO80 series of 2016, DO11 series of 2017. Shown is the minimum equipment requirements for medium contractors. The list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certification of availability. For the manpower requirement, this project will require at least 27 personnel to complete the project. For PAO, ABC, and DUPA, as well as the ED plan and BUQ are all approved. Shown is the approved cover page.
Okay, any question? So there being none, this pre-bid conference is now adjourned. Okay, Engineer Cabilis, will you please put the checklist?
Good afternoon, everyone. I will be presenting to you the required checklist during the preliminary examination of the technical component of the bid. The requirements are: number 1, PhilJEP certificate of registration and membership; number 2, following Class A and B documents not covered by PhilJEP certificate; number 1, pickup license and registration; number 2, statements of all ongoing government and private contracts; number 3, SLCC; number 4, NFCC computation and statement of total assets and liabilities; number 5, joint venture agreement if applicable; B, if enrolled in CWA, Class A and B documents in CWA, if any, to be updated; number 3, bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period; letter A, acceptable form, cash, cashier's check, manager's check issued by Universal Commercial Bank, 2% of ABC; bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit issued by Universal Commercial Bank, if issued by a foreign bank, confirmed or authenticated by Universal or Commercial Bank, 2% of ABC; surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5% of ABC, and bid securing declaration. Number 4, project requirements. A, organizational chart for the contract to be bid. B, list of contractors' key personnel, see clause 14.2A, 3B of bid data sheet, to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification data. C, list of contractors' major construction and lab equipment units owned, leased, or under purchase agreements supported by a proof of ownership, lease purchase, and certification of availability of equipment from lessor or vendor for project duration. See clause 14.2A, 3C of bid data sheet. D, ISO 9001-2015 certification or its latest version as applicable for pickup size range for large B, large A, medium B, and medium A. E, latest general information sheet GIS reflecting the beneficial ownership BOI duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC for corporation. Number 5, omnibus sworn statement in the form prescribed by RA 12009, 11 items. Note, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for the outright rejection of the bid. For the preliminary examination of the financial component of the bid, the requirements are: number 1, bid form; number 2, bid prices and the bill of quantities; number 3, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid; number 4, quarterly and monthly cash flow and payment schedule. Note again, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for the outright rejection of the bid. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dex, for the presentation. Okay, our pre-bid conference has just ended. So, any motion for the adjournment? By the way, ang atong schedule for 3 po. Okay, our schedule for the receipt of bids and the opening of bids will be on April 6, 2026. The submission will be on at until 10 a.m. and will be open after the deadline of submission. And the venue is fifth floor, bidding room, DPWH Regional Office 10, multi-story building, Bulwa, Cagayan de Oro City. Okay. So, any motion for the adjournment of this proceeding? Okay, it is being moved and seconded. So, this meeting is now adjourned. So, we still have the scheduled pre-procurement conference for 12 civil works projects. So, this will be continued uning hapon. Ato,